Evening, everyone. Also here, back with another Metroid Dread playthrough. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We will be playing as the developer intended, which I may or may not have to check. So I'm gonna have to have something out here. Dayron, get the white beam. Morph ball, various suit diffusion. Get the morph ball bomb after diffusion beam, then flash shift, then speed booster, then grapple beam. Oh my god. Ferenia, defeat the boss. What the hell is the boss in Ferenia? Oh, it's just the Chozos over here. Okay. Sure. Super plasma, spin boost. Oh my god, spin boost. Ice missile. Storm rockets and space jump. Then gravity suit. Then screw attack. And then we're gonna do the ice. Yeah, so this is gonna be a thing. Do I want to do this on hard? I think I might want to do it on hard. Yeah. I'll do it on hard. I wonder if I can, like, just skip through. No, I can't. That's fine. Yeah. Because I haven't actually beaten it under 4 hours on hard. So this would be a good time to do it. I don't think this is going to be 100%, but I also know that I want to do some of the speed boost puzzles. I might do them afterwards and just record footage for that. But someone on Reddit was asking about some of the speed booster puzzles, which would be a good idea to actually get some footage on that. But yes, so I'm going to try very hard to do this straight without any of the speedrunning techniques that we've learned over the past 2 months. So forgive me if I screw anything up. But, yeah, so welcome to anyone who has come in to watch. We are going to do our very best. So, should we watch the initial cutscene? Might as well. It's been a while. Actually, I don't even know if I can skip it or not. No, I can. We're gonna watch it.
We'll soon be entering CTR's atmosphere.
not seem appropriate.
It does seem that she has to do some quick button mashing to do like a maneuver that should be relatively simple. I guess she only has that one hand, so maybe that's part of it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Guess if I have to use my left hand all the time, I have to use. All right. And we are with physical amnesia. We will be skipping all the dialogue as much as possible, but I figured we might as well watch this first cutscene because it was pretty good. Some foreshadowing as to what's to come with versus Ravenpeak.
That elevator leads to the depths of an underground facility. Signal quality is likely to be low. Remote communication remains difficult. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, to maintain contact. Many injections, lady.
Stuck. There's a counter. Super missiles were definitely a thing. Guess he just shook all the abilities loose. I wish the that circle thing was part of spider ball or spider wall. Okay, so we're gonna go through.
So I've logged in that I have this issue. There are one.
This first part's pretty linear. And there is some speeding running components that we are going to be skipping. This is not intended to be a speed run. This is intended, in fact, to be a long playthrough. So, do not at me for not doing speedrunning techniques. I know what they are. But for those who have just gotten the game or are interested in watching the playthrough, welcome. This is how you're gonna get through the game. Normally. And that is the first EMMI down. Real quick. Barely took 2 minutes. Oh, yeah, all you have to really do is grab the Omega Beam. Go through here. Blow this up. This was in the Nintendo tutorial. Okay. Lots of cutscenes here. So we're going to jump up here. EMMI will soon follow. Slide. So EMMI cannot slide. At least the second one cannot. First one cannot climb walls. Second one cannot slide through barriers. So it just takes him a while to realize that he can't do anything. We're gonna go in here and talk to Adam. And yeah, please forgive me if I like screw something up, because I'm trying very hard not to do any of the speedrunning skips. So, gonna go up here. Build a slug. Build a bomb. Okay. Now, slide down, up. And meet EMMI again. He's not the brightest tool. I'm gonna go in the water here. Just use missiles, because plenty of missiles. And we're gonna drop down in the water again. So I'm just jumping in the water because it's technically faster, but not by much. And we're gonna blow up this. Oh my goodness! Blow up that bomb block, and we're gonna lower the water level some more. This will allow us to get up here. So there is a map room right there. You can use it if you'd like. This. Go back into the EMMI area. You can actually melee those for loot, so recommend doing that if you're low on anything. And we're gonna stand here. We're gonna let the level rise. So if the EMMI is over on the roof like that, you can technically like walk around them, but I just prefer to go the slightly longer way around and just not deal with it. Blow this up, shoot through here, and da-da-da, we got charge beam. Now we can open up these other doors. Previously locked to us. Okay, so the central unit is woken up. Doesn't like the fact that we're just screwing around in here. So sends the EMMI after us. More so than normal, I guess. bit of backtracking here. So these blue doors we can't open just yet because we don't have the ability to. But grab this missile pack right here. And go across. Sorry. If we wanted that missile pack, then we could open up that. If we wanted that. I think that's everything to go. Oh, okay. I guess I could have gotten that missile pack here.
Uploading data.
There is no you have to say you have actions on there.
And yeah, I don't intend on saving progress, but we'll see what happens. So we are now going to go get the spider magnets. And I'm going to go ahead and do one trick because I don't think that's going to change anything. So that is just a time save. It's not going to change anything for routing. You just fire missiles into the casing until that goes. If you're running out of missiles, you can melee the ringlets. And then you get the Mega Stream. Use the stream to blast the lock, and then use the blast to open up the door. And over here, we can just kill the enemy real quick. There's a faster way to do this, but I figured this would be the appropriate way to do it for the first time through. So now we have Spider Magnet. So any of the blue walls that we see, we can now climb up. Hang on to. Okay, why? Okay, so that's actually something that I had trouble with the first time, so in case you didn't know, you can open up that area and get everything out. Okay, so now we're gonna deal with Corpus. So Corpus was on the treehouse. You're gonna blast his head with missiles, and then blast his tail to reset and get more missiles. And that's it. That's all you really have to do. Pretty simple. Intended route is to wait for him to decloak, but with his head, you can just spam missiles. So, what we got was the Phantom Cloak. So pressing the right trigger allows us to turn invisible, which is invisible to EMMIs and all enemies. And so the intended is to walk through here as such. But for anyone who's interested in getting through this faster, you can actually slide, and then in the middle of your slide, you're going to cloak. So normally this happens and it shuts off. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. So we slide in the middle of our cloak, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick up these missiles, because it's a good deal. Sure why you would give me missiles, but whatever. Oh. Might have to take this a little bit more carefully. Okay. So, we're at this point we were lined up with a speed run, but you know, we've taken a few extra, you know, more minutes than you know what the speed running route is. But we have all the abilities that we would on the speed run, and with a few extra missile packs. All right. So, normally you would think that you would go right here through the door. However, this is Metroid. You want to go left. Yep. I didn't think it would take out that much health. I'm gonna cut this out. All right. So, we're gonna go left. Jesus. And I'm playing on hard mode right now, so maybe why I'm taking a little bit more damage than normal. If you counter those guys, they give a lot of health back, so just heads up on that one. I'm gonna talk to Adam. He's gonna give some exposition about how lava's hot.
Uploading data.
PBR, I have said I know they're the fan, know the fan.
It's almost a whole energy tank right there. Yeah, so just so you know, hard mode is double the damage on everything, so I don't know if it's environmental damage, but at least enemy damage is double. So health pickups are actually quite convenient in this one. Make our way up. And we're gonna go and meet the second EMMI. So I'll just show off the Phantom Cloak. The EMMI is scanning, thinks that there's someone there. And same as uses the Phantom Cloak. So I wish that there was some way of detailing that didn't require a cutscene. Well, this is a poor spawn point for the EMMI. I think he's fine. So we're gonna just go up here. And this will be the first of 4 switches that we're gonna have to initiate. Let's see if the enemy's playing nice right now. Yep, he is. Okay. We're getting the mechanisms moving again. Allows us to progress further. I'm just gonna blast these guys while we're waiting for this to show up. Take the ride up. We're gonna open up this door because it takes a little while for it to run. And then while we're doing this switch, we're actually gonna point up. And I don't know if you saw it, but there's actually a door that opens up. And that's going to be crucial later. I guess it's not really crucial, but it's just more of a time save for speedrunning. So from here, we're actually going to go up, and this door will open because the switch is placed. Opened. Door. Yep. EMMI's long gone. Okay. This room is very tricky, so don't feel bad if you need some time to get through it.
Uploading data.
Adam explains what EMMIs are, which is a little moronic, but whatever. Through more EMMI spaces. Map room. You need it. Normally, not a good idea to run through fire. Alright, so now that the machine is moving, that lowers the lava and allows us to progress even further. Destroy that guy. Those two, get the pickups. Yes, there we go. Alright, and then the EMMI is going to be right there. So we're just going to jump over and get the door before you go. Okay. Jump over. Ignore the suicide guy. We go back the way we came. Blow this up and pull this down now that the lava's gone. And we're gonna get our second E-tank. So if you remember, this is where like we were looking up and that door was there. So it just opens up faster. So like I said, it's not necessarily crucial, but you just don't have to wait for it later. Yeah, this is just a strangely linear place for Metroid. And I'm surprised that like they've not found a more optimized route for speedrunning. But you know, for the casual playthrough, it's pretty good because you can see how optimized it is. So, we are heading off to Dayron because there are locks on some of the beam doors that require 3 shots instead of 1. So we're going to go get the wide beam in Dayron. It's a quick trip there and back. So this certainly was a little bewildering to me. Didn't know exactly where the intended route was, and you kind of just question everything. But this is definitely the intended route. So, gonna roll down here. Just dodge everything that you can. Hit that guy for some pickups. So you can see right here the... Man, that was over a tank. Lights are off, and so we need to turn them back on. Nice and easy. So now that the lights are on, the doors also work. Now we have wide beam. So wide beam, it triples the damage. Power beam, and also allows you to break those blocks. There's 2 things that it does right here. So push those blocks, and then you can also destroy the locks as well. So it's just super convenient that you have a much wider. So sorry, I skipped the speed. I mean, that was just been doing it too long. But yeah, so we saw the speed EMMI. Speed EMMI is just fast. As you might guess, it has a speed booster. But yeah, so now that we have the wide beam, we're just going to make our way back to Cataris. And we're going to take out the green EMMI. Which, of all things, like, it has Morph Ball, so... Don't tell me. Where is it? Give me 1 sec. Apologize, give me 1 second. Sorry, my headset was dying. Okay. So, I'm gonna push this block over. We're gonna open up this, which we couldn't before. And we're gonna move up here. And get to the central unit for the green EMMI. What? Oh. Alright, I got a little greedy. I'll do it a little bit more legitimate. I should have been able to get that, but whatever. That's the easiest way to get it. The first way I did it was more optimized, but it is a little riskier. It's fine. Okay, so now we have Morphball. And the game opens up quite a bit for us now. So you can morph after a slide, and I recommend that you learn to slide whenever possible, because it's a lot faster than just the standard, like going for a morph ball. So. Here, and we're gonna get our first missile plus tank. So missile plus tanks are plus 10 versus missile tanks which are plus 2. So whenever you see a missile plus tank, pick it up, and I will show off the at least the most immediate ones that are on our path. And what to do to get them up, to pick them up, because a lot of them are behind speed boosting puzzles, and they're not the easiest. Okay, so we're back in Altaria now, and you might remember this area from the very beginning of the game. So you can see here we now have a new path that we can go. So now that we have Morphball, so we're gonna make our way up. We're gonna turn on the switch, because, you know, redirecting lava flow has no consequences whatsoever, except for right now, of course. So. And now we have various. I really do like that, because basically, it is just, you know, lava that's chasing you, and if you take too long, you're gonna take heat damage. So it's a nice touch. I liked it. So now we have various suit, so we can now go into hot areas with impunity. Very nice. So if I can do it without dying. So you can just pick that up really. So with Morph Ball, you also get Spring Ball. It's not... I don't know if they tell you, but yeah. It's not a separate pickup this time. Okay, so we could actually take this shortcut and not go through the maze again. And now we have the various suits so we can survive this area. So when those open up their mouths, you don't even have to wait for the yellow signal, which is nice. I'm not doing a good job. You know what? Done with you. Okay. And anytime you see those worms, you know that the boss is coming, so. And I love this cinematic, so we're gonna watch it. Who could it be? Why, it's our old buddy Kraid. So Kraid has two phases. So this is the first phase, and all you do is just spam missiles into its mouth. Well, it sounds like a chicken. During this part, you can just get pickups. Gonna get its claw loose while you're just watching. Like, super obvious wound. So just shoot the wound as much as possible, as fast as you can. Do not use missiles. Just use your plasma, or not plasma, but... And then you're gonna duck. So you shoot 3 spikes, and then this is gonna pop out. So Here, same as phase 1, but you're up on a thing. Crate does have 2 attacks. One is counterable and one that's not. This is the one that's not. So you can jump and then this is the counterable one. Yeah. Didn't mean to do this, but. And there goes Crate. Yeah. I had 1 missile to spare. Nice. Alright, so Diffusion Beam, for those who didn't play Other M, basically it just works as a dispersion. So whenever you shoot a wall, it'll just kind of like disperse inside the wall and allow you to shoot bomb blocks that are embedded in the wall.